It was the day before Christmas in the afternoon when Oliver and his friend Neil went, as every year, to look for a beautiful green fir tree that they could only find at the other side of the valley. Meanwhile, outside, the other elves are taking advantage of the freshly fallen snow. The children are playing happily and they are making snowmen, awaiting the big day. Homes are beautifully decorated in order to celebrate Christmas with family and friends during this special and moving time of year. At night, the two elves came across mysterious shadows moving towards them, loaded with big sacks. What strange elves! They are so tall. I have never seen anyone like them be here before, said Oliver. The three elves turned out to be the 3 wise men that came from far away. They were very tired from their long journey and they needed a place to stay for the night. Oliver the elf showed them a shelter nearby so they would be protected from the cold. Thank you, elves. Here are candy canes to show our appreciation, said the king with fiery hair. Under a beautiful starry sky, Oliver and his friend Neil stopped to rest after lighting a fire. They began to warm up next to the fire and ate a delicious soup so they could recover their strength for the next day. Due to the big snowfall, the elves took a shorter but more dangerous path to reach their destination. They braided their own rope so they could climb the extremely tall mountain. When they arrived to where the fir trees grow, Neil was the first to find the perfect one. Oliver, I have found it. It's up here. Come help me, cried Neil. Oh no, Oliver exclaimed worriedly. He was scared Neil's shouts would create an avalanche. Suddenly, as Oliver worried about the shout created a great avalanche, covering Oliver from his head to his feet in snow. Fortunately, Oliver the elf had fast reflexes and tossed his hat into the branches of a nearby fir tree. The sound of the jingle bell told Neil where Oliver was trapped. Oof, I thought with so much snow I would not be able to find you. It was a great idea to toss your hat, Neil said with relief when he found Oliver safe and sound. After having cut down the fir tree in order to bring it with them, they realized the new snow covered their way back home. They began to see they had a long way down the mountain, so they improvised a sleigh with their new fir tree. The elves slid quickly down the mountain, trying to reach the bottom before it was dark. They flew over a jump in the darkness to reach the bottom of the mountain, landing on the smooth snow. Look at the moon! I have never seen it look so close, said Oliver. And now, how can we find our way back home? Yesterday we forgot to leave a trail so we wouldn't get lost, said Neil worriedly. Don't worry, Neil. We will follow the Christmas star. Look, there are the 3 wise men. They are also following the star. We will be home in no time, said Oliver. Meanwhile, in the village, Shelley, a friend of Oliver and Neil, was very worried about the delay of her friends. But the wizard assured Shelley that, at Christmas Eve, Oliver and Neil would return home, which relieved Shelley. As always, the arrival of our heroes was celebrated happily by all the inhabitants of the village, who were all grateful they could celebrate Christmas all together. And again, the elves celebrated Christmas around the tree with happy dancing and singing of Christmas carols. It is a time of love, peace, happiness, and friendship. It's Christmas.